Now, if you have ever stood in front of a closet full of clothes and thought, I have nothing to wear, and wondered how is that possible, in today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 most common reasons why and how to fix it. Because I am guilty of all 5 of these reasons, at the end of this video, we're going to take a deep dive into my own closet. I'm a little bit nervous about showing this, but I want to show you how easy it is to become overwhelmed by your wardrobe. Now, the first reason that you feel like you have nothing to wear, you have too much clothes. You would think that the more clothes you have, the more options that you have, the more that you would wear. I personally find the opposite. When there are too many pieces crammed into a closet and dresser drawers, you can't find anything, you forget what you have, it's not easy to see your options to mix and match. Too much clothes actually gives you less to wear. It is much better to have a curated closet. For this reason, I highly recommend that you purge your closet at least once a season, and I think you will be surprised that the more that you purge, the more you will have to wear, because the pieces that you truly love will be accessible to you. Reason number 2, and I am so guilty of this, you'll see at the end of this video, holding on to clothes that do not fit. Now, probably like a lot of you watching this video, my weight does fluctuate. Sometimes I'm a 6, sometimes I'm an 8, once in a while I'm a size 4, and once in a great while I am a size 10. I happen to have all of those sizes in my closet. Besides making it difficult to find anything in your closet, holding on to clothes that don't fit, especially in sizes that you have not worn in years, is so counterproductive psychologically. For example, I have several tops and pair of jeans 3 sizes down from what I wear, and every time I look in my closet, honestly, I get frustrated seeing them. I always think I should have lost that weight by now, I should be in that size by now, or I wish that fit. And so for that reason, I do suggest that you purge out the pieces that do not fit, because otherwise they're just going to take up valuable real estate in your closet, make it harder for you to find the pieces that you do love, that do fit, and also be frustrating because you can't wear them anyway. Reason number 3, and this is another one, I hate to say it, I'm really guilty of. Holding on to pieces because they still have the tags on them because you're going to wear them someday. And guess what? Someday never comes. For me personally, seeing these pieces in my closet that I have not reached for whatever reason just causes a tremendous amount of guilt. I shouldn't have wasted the money on it. I've spent the money now, so I need to wear it. If I have a top hanging in my closet for 2 years with the tag still hanging on it, am I ever going to wear it? Probably not. I have decided that instead of hanging on to the guilt for the money that I spent on these pieces, that I'm going to give them to a friend that wears the same size that I do, or donate them where they can be put to good use, because all they do is make me feel guilty when I look at them in the closet. And perhaps by giving them away or donating them, I can actually feel good about them because someone else can enjoy them. The 4th reason that you may look in your closet and feel like you have nothing to wear is holding on to pieces that need to be retired. Maybe they are tired looking, maybe they have stains or visible rips, maybe they have so much pilling that your little shaver for your sweaters no longer does the job. I know that it can be difficult retiring a well-worn, well-loved piece. I totally get it. It's so comfy, right? But I find myself justifying reasons to hold on to things that really need to be retired. So I tell myself, oh, that's okay, I'm just going to wear that around the house. Or, oh, I'm going to wear that when I clean, or I'm going to wear that to sleep in because it's so comfortable. But then I ask myself, how much of those pieces do I already have to clean my house and to sleep in? Too much. If the deal is to get the closet clear, these pieces have to go. So for me, I have to make some hard decisions and retire some of these pieces that I loved so much. The 5th reason that you might open your closet and feel like you have nothing to wear is holding on to pieces that do not fit your current lifestyle. Here are some examples. Maybe you used to work in an office, so you had professional office attire, but now you permanently work from home. How much office clothes do you need? Now, in this example, I am not suggesting that you get rid of all of your professional clothes. You may need it for in-person meetings or even for Zoom calls. But choose a few of your favorites. You don't need a whole closet full of suiting if you work from home. Another example, and this is one that I get caught up in all of the time, I'll see something on a clearance rack and I think, oh, that would be beautiful for fill in the blank event. And then I never go to an event like that. And I'm holding onto this piece because I love it. It probably still has the tag on it. And I'm thinking, oh, I could wear that to a garden party. Fun fact, I have never in my entire life been invited to a garden party. I might get invited to a wedding, but you know what I mean, the whole garden party scenario. If you have pieces for an imagined or fantasy life and it doesn't match up to how your life is every day, you might want to consider purging that piece. I have a hard time parting with these pieces because I have a whole story in my head of where I'm going to wear it and how it's going to make me feel, and it's going to be fabulous. Every time I open my closet and see a specialty piece that I have never worn and probably never will, it just frustrates me. I'm not going to wear it to the grocery store, right? So I'm going to make some hard decisions with my own closet and make my closet match my current lifestyle. Now that we've talked about the 5 reasons that you might open your closet and feel like you have nothing to wear, I would love to know in the comments down below, which ones do you think you're guilty of? I know for me personally, guilty is charged on all 5. I do all of these and I'm correcting it now. Speaking of which, let's go to my closet. Oh boy, this is going to be a doozy. Now, a lot of you have asked me in the past for a closet tour, and I've always been a little bit nervous about doing it for 2 reasons. One is I do not have a fancy YouTuber's closet with custom built shelves. I have a standard closet in a standard 3-bedroom ranch house. So this is what I have to work with. It has these bifold doors, it has these metal racks where I can put the hanging garments, and then I can stack things on the shelf. I also had such a full closet, I didn't feel like I could show it to you properly. The very first thing that we're going to do is empty this entire closet out. I will speed this up because this actually takes quite a while. Now you'll notice that my hair looks different. I have been filming this video literally for months. My hair was much shorter when I started filming this. I believe I weighed about 20 or 30 pounds more when I started filming this. Now, as you can see, I have way too much clothes crammed into this closet. I can't see what I have. Some of it doesn't fit. Some of it doesn't fit my lifestyle. Some of it needs to be retired. I need to pare this down so that it's more of a capsule wardrobe. Now, I mentioned that I have a habit of keeping things that do not fit. Behold my wall of shame. These are all jeans that range in size from a 4 slim, which full disclosure, I have not been for at least 2 years, all the way up to a 10. I don't wear either of those sizes. I need to purge down these jeans seriously. And in fact, here is the section of jeans that actually fit me at this moment in time. Now, I will keep a couple of pair in the next size up and a couple of pair in the next size down, but the rest just have to go. I have entirely too much. I also have a lot of pieces that kind of have a one and done look to them, meaning they only go with one particular thing. And I really want to put a critical eye to this and make sure that every top that I keep has at least several different ways that it can be styled. And actually the same thing with colored bottoms or unique bottoms. I don't want to have any pieces in my closet that I can only wear one particular way. Because of the sheer volume of clothes that I want to quickly go through, I'm going to make a couple of piles on the bed. I'm going to have one that I'm going to keep, and one that's going to be to give away or to donate, and then some that I'm on the fence about that I will revisit, but I want to try to keep this pile as small as possible. So the first big daunting task is to get everything, and I mean everything, out of this closet. Okay, I just got exhausted editing the footage for this video. Wow, did I have a lot crammed into that closet. The goal here is to put everything back in the closet that fits my lifestyle, that I love. Of course, I vacuumed the floor in the closet and washed down the baseboards because how often is my closet going to be empty like this? So funny story about the odd paint job in my closet. Back when the pandemic first started and everything was shut down, I was unable to work because my job wouldn't permit it, and I had a lot of time on my hands. The first couple of days having off of work was wonderful, but I soon found myself really bored. So I got this brilliant idea that I was going to paint the inside of my closet a color. I started the whole process. I took everything out of the closet. I went into the basement and I just assumed that I would have some paint that I could use. I wasn't even feeling particular about what color I was going to paint it. Lo and behold, I had small amounts of two different color paints. So I decided to be creative and do a color block. In my mind, I reasoned that once everything was put back in the closet, very little of the closet walls would show anyway. So I decided to go with this bold color block paint job. But I kind of think it looks nice with the white rack. I don't know. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Now comes the hard part, the sorting. So after I took everything out of the closet and put it in huge piles, I cleared off a space on my bed, and I'm just going to very quickly go through these clothes. I'm going to have a pile to keep and a pile to donate. Now my goal here is to reduce my closet by 50% of what is in it because I have just entirely too much. We'll see how we did at the end. As I was sorting, my donation pile was getting bigger and bigger and I had to move it onto the floor. I decided to pull a couple of these cloth storage bins that I got on Amazon. I will link these in the description box below. These are under $30 and you get 6 of them. A couple of reasons that I like these storage bins in particular is they have this clear part at the front so that you can see what's in it. They also have handles, and when I load something up like this, I want to be able to grip a handle, and then it has an easy in and out zip top. These can still be stacked even though they are pretty pliable. They are a fabric, so they are not rigid. Because I have a couple of extras of these cubes because they hold so much I don't even need them all, I'm going to go ahead and pack away the jeans that I'm donating in one of these bins, and that way I can just carry it to my car and carry it right into the thrift shop. Another benefit of reducing the sheer volume of clothes that I had in my closet is that I could finally get rid of all of the random hangers that I have accumulated. I had some really flimsy plastic ones, I had some of the bulky tube plastic hangers, and now that I have the space, I wanted to do the non-slip flocked hangers that match, so I picked these up on Amazon. They sell these non-slip flocked hangers in sets of 50. They come in a ton of colors. They have almost 170,000 reviews, and it is all 5-star. And the best part is for 50 hangers, it's $26. I will link these hangers in the description box below as well. I had a bunch of boxes and bins in the back corners on both sides of my closet, and I found that as I got rid of a bunch of odds and ends that I never use anyway, I was also able to clear the floor. When I finished the sorting, I was astonished that I got rid of more than 50% of what I started out with in this closet. I took all of the pieces that fit, that I loved, that I pull for, and that fit into my lifestyle, and I put them back into my closet. I am so happy with the way this came out. What I have learned from this closet purging experience is that I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I always felt like I had so many options because I had so much clothes, but it was actually the complete opposite. When I would open my closet doors, I would just feel myself shutting down because I was looking at things that didn't fit, that I didn't pull for, that still had the tags hanging on them, and then the guilt kicked in, and the next thing you knew, I couldn't even plan an outfit. Now when I look at my closet, I no longer feel overwhelmed. I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't point out this observation. When I was purging my closet, I had everything from high-end pieces that I bought years ago and paid a lot of money for to current pieces that I bought at Walmart. And oddly, I found that I kept more of the Walmart pieces than the high-end pieces because I simply was not wearing them. I was surprised how easily I could put a $90 top into the donate pile, but I was clutching my $10 pieces, some of them that I love and still love. What this told me is that it is not necessary to spend a lot of money on clothes that you love and that you will pull for. I personally just really kept a lot of the Walmart pieces. I would love to know if you like this style of video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do. Be sure and let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to pop up a couple. I sound really out of breath. I think it's the hot flash. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you have a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. My name... That was a really weird pause. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more like it and you're not already subscribed, please take just a moment and hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps this channel out and I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, pop over to Instagram and follow me over there. I would love to have you as a part of that community. I'm going to pop up a couple of my previous videos here and I will see you next time.